Hi guys, I am Mala from MCLV News, and today we will be playing chess, but with another fairy piece called Archbishops. So, I've also brought my knights from the plastic chess set as well, and I want to show you them. So that's what we'll be using to replace, and the Archbishops will be replacing as bishops. So, let's start. E4. E5. And now we're playing the Italian game, and it's also a double threat to the pawn. So, what will you play? The best move is developing the Archbishop and defending the pawn. If they keep attacking it a lot and become even more aggressive, you should also soon. And then. But look, they've done some blunder. Guess what it is? Yes, and you did this good move because the king castles. So then their horsey develops, threatening your pawn, defend, blah blah blah. And now they also cancel like a copycat. And then this time you gotta let go of this pawn. Let your rook defend this pawn, and after they try to hide their queen, then you play Archbishop back in there, protecting the king. And then after they play rook here, pawn here. Capture, 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 and of course, the queen captures. As you're almost playing like a Scotch game, but today we play Indian game, Italian move. So now, after you do this, then black plays this dangerous move. But hopefully you know the answer. Here, Archbishop there. And if they do this, you see as your rook is threatened, capture, recapture, and then use the queen. So now, as you see, we're down. White is down a pawn, and I'm also playing as white as always. So I'm getting involved in the two. And after this Archbishop trades the Archbishop trades. It's now down to pawn. And when they try to make, and then this normal moment, they will try shielding their pawns, and then you'll try to get your rook useful and threaten this queen. And after the queen runs away trying to thread this weak pawn, you're defending it as well, but you can do this. Rook here and threatening him. Well, there's no way they can defend it unless with this move. And then you play this shocking move with this. Analyzing the game, wait. So now you play a shocking move called this. Moving here, and the queen tries to fetch some pawns on the garden. Then you strike their rook. They try to strike pawns. Like this weak one. Of course, undefended. They have to first end the rook, which moves them here. You're free to capture some pawns. Then kick the queen, and when they capture your pawn, now you can capture their pawn. And when they keep capturing, harvest harvest pawns, harvest pawns. What do you say? Then you force your opponent to trade off the rook. And now this absolutely does a pin. And so then the queen will try to secure it, but they can't. So the king has to give an escape square. Capture, recapture, and then they play queen here. The king escapes. Now you're free to harvest pawns. Be careful. Cause you see the maiden 1, push the pawn, check. They have to try to block the breathing room. Like doing your breath. And now, capture. They see the queen, they have to keep the pawn secure. As you know, you can fetch some pawns. If you can't fetch pawns there, then they'll try to harvest pawns there. Then you play this marvelous check. And when they try to keep it secure, you play check. And after that, the fork. And as you know, this one defended, they can't defend the other, so run! I'm secure. So now you're equal material. So you might want to trade off the queens, but check for your life. The checks. Then you play pawn here, making some sort of thinking they don't know. They just play a random move called king here. Then capture, recapture. They realize the queen has to run. But it's here. And then the queen has to run. Keep bullying her. And they just try to see that you missed an opportunity of the pawn. So, then you play here. And you see they can capture this pawn. Then you play queens. Warrior. I know they could have played, but well, I just did this pawn. So that for random. I don't know what, but let's go. It's gonna, cause checkmate is coming down the road.